Home learning help brought to you by Together. In this clip, thinking about crossing the midline. But what is it? Well, imagine you have a line drawn down the middle of you, and it's about making each half of your body also work in the other half as well. But why is this important? Well, if you can't put a hand across your midline, then you're going to have a hand on each side trying to do the same things. It makes it really hard to get a dominant side to work on. So each hand will have lots of work put into them, but neither will be particularly good. Also, it's really important in physical development. When you're handwriting, for example, think that when you start at the top of a page, you start on one side and write across. When you're reading, you might hold a book, start on one side, read across. But what if that's really tricky to cross that boundary, to cross that midline, to do those things? That can really impact on our daily life and things that we can do naturally. So here are some examples of things that we can do to help a young person develop their ability to cross the midline. Let's have a look.
Here, the young person is reaching for a favoured toy. We've made it a bit trickier by keeping one hand behind our backs. In this clip, we're playing Pass the Parcel. We're actually using a box of sweets, but again, trying to use just one hand so that we can practice leaning across to pass it. A toy joined in our game as there were only two of us. This is one of our favourite card games. We have to make a set of 4, just using a normal pack of cards. But if you can't use that card, you have to pass it on to the person next to you. A natural excuse to cross the midline. So how else can you practice crossing the midline? There are lots of ways. One way is to do some PE. There are clips on YouTube, which is why I've put the YouTube in there. For example, Joe Wicks, he's a popular one at the moment, and he does lots of exercises which cross the midline. For example, putting your right hand on your left knee. You could also turn that into a game of Simon Says. If your young person confidently uses the words left and right, great. If not, don't worry, you can just show them. So you could put your right hand on your right ear and get them to copy, and then put your left hand on your right ear and get them to copy. A visual is fine to support. You can also get your young person doing jobs, wiping tables, wiping windows. The possibilities are endless, but think of all that help you could get, and they'll be developing their handwriting skills at the same time. Thank you for watching. Please have confidence in knowing that when you're developing crossing the midline with your young person, you really are helping with their handwriting too. Please look us up for more home learning help.